Welcome back to Design Bundles YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Crystal, and today I'm so excited because we are playing around with the Cricut Easy Press 3. So we're going to be using this along with the app. So we're using our phone here to send the settings through Bluetooth to our Cricut Easy Press 3. But what I want to do is test out sublimation, and I'm actually going to use, you could definitely use your own settings, but for today's project, because I am using the Cricut Blank, I'm actually going to use Cricut Infusible Ink settings. As you guys know, Cricut Infusible Ink is the exact same thing as sublimation, so please feel free to use those exact settings for your sublimation. So what we have here today is a Cricut Blank. I'm using a 3T Youth t-shirt. I've got a lint roller. You never want to skip that step. I've got my printed design. It is so cute. I have this link down below for you guys. This is actually in a great big bundle right now. So definitely make sure you guys check out that bundle, but we'll also have the file individual as well if you guys want to check that out. But it is so cute. I think this is going to be adorable. You put this on an adult t-shirt, you put it on a coffee mug, whatever you want to. All right, so we've got a piece of parchment paper as well, the Cricut Easy Press pad, and then our Cricut Easy Press 3 in the 9x9. All right, so the very first thing we want to do when you open up that app, you want to go ahead and go to Start New Project, and then it tells us what machine we're using. I'm going to go ahead and choose my transfer material, which is actually Infusible Ink. So we're going to scroll down to where it says Infusible Ink Transfer Sheet. So hopefully you guys can see that. We're going to click on that. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and choose the t-shirt. So we're going to click on t-shirt here, and then it's ready to go. So what we can do here is click on next. And then you can see, you can watch a little tutorial here. I'm just going to go ahead and hit next. If you need to watch that tutorial, please feel free to do so. So what it's going to do is it's going to set it to 385 for 40 seconds. So we have a 15-second preheat to preheat our blank. And then we're going to peel it warm, obviously, at 385 for 40 seconds. So we're just going to roll with their settings. And then it tells you what all you're going to need here. Butcher paper, Cricut Easy Press 3, all those kind of things. So what we're going to do is go ahead and tell it, send it to the Cricut Easy Press 3. So what it has done with Bluetooth is it's sending those settings. So right now it's telling us it's at 315. It's going to start bumping up that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this guy so we can have it in the direction we're going to need it. So our time and temp is going to be upside down for you. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and prep up our blank. So let's go ahead and open this now. Everything I'm using today is the link down below. And we're also going to need some heat tape, by the way. I totally forgot to tell y'all that. So we're using Cricut heat tape, but feel free to use whatever brand you'd like. All right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lay our t-shirt right here on the pad here. This 9x9 is perfect. It's going to avoid those seams and everything like that. So what we're going to do is we want to pre-press. So you see how it's already at the 15, it's got 15 seconds. So what that means is it's just already set for the pre-press. So if you go back to your app, you're going to notice that it's telling you on the app to pre-press. So all you simply got to do is set it right here wherever your design is going to go and hit that go button. Now you can see all of that on your phone as well. It's going to give you all the same information on your phone of where it's at here. But you can still use this machine without the phone and set it manually just like you have with the previous models. All right, once it's done with that 15 seconds, it is preheated and it is ready to go. So what's happened now, as you can see here, it's ready to go with the 40 seconds. So it has sent the 40 seconds. It no longer says 15 seconds. It says 40 seconds. So now we are ready. We're going to go ahead and take our blank here along with 2 pieces of tape. So I'm going to get those 2 pieces of tape ready just to help hold this down. And then I've got my piece of parchment. So we are going to go ahead and line this guy up here, right about here. Get a piece of tape up there. All right, we're going to cover this with our parchment paper. And now I'm going to make sure I'm covering my entire design. So we're going to hit go. So I'm going to give it some nice pressure, some medium pressure here. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm covering my entire design. Like I said, this is a 9x9. And my design, I believe, is about 8 1/4 or so. I tried to keep it, or close to 8 1/2, if you will. So hopefully I've toggled it in between this 9x9 press. So we're at 16 seconds here. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and lift it. Scoot this out of the way. And we are ready to pill. That easy. That's how easy it is to sublimate with your Cricut Easy Press 3. No guesswork, none of that stuff. Boom, there you have it. So like I said, Cricut Infusible ink is the exact same thing as sublimation. But what it is it's already pre-printed for you. You don't need a printer or anything like that. So you can use those exact same settings if you're going to be sublimating with regular. So for example, I'm using the Sawgrass SG 500 today on the 8.5 by 11 paper. So I was able to just use those exact same settings. And there you guys have it. Look at those beautiful colors. It pressed so nicely and it worked like a dream. So if you guys are wondering, can the Cricut Easy Press 3 work with sublimation inks? Yes, it can. Is it easy to load them with the app? Yes, it is. Now, say for example, I was sublimating something that I needed it to be exactly at 400 degrees. What do? If we actually start back here at the beginning, instead of clicking on start new project, we would scroll down to the bottom and we would go to set custom time and temp. So right here, we're going to click it. From here, you could choose those settings. So say, for example, I will need to sublimate at 400 degrees and I was pressing for 60 seconds. I would go ahead and change it here. It's actually 59 seconds. I'm fine with that. So we're going to go ahead and then actually, instead of doing the seconds, we can actually come over here to 1 minute. I'm going to bring this back over here to 0. So you would do the 1 minute mark instead of the seconds. And then if you want to do your preheat blank, we can click that here. We know that we need 15 seconds for that. So we'll do the 15 seconds. You can change all of those things. And then if you want to flip it, which obviously we don't need to, we're working with sublimation, send those settings to the press. So you're going to notice that now it's saying 386. You're going to start to notice this guy as it's heating up, it's going to start popping up here. Our seconds are at the 15 seconds because that's what we have kept it at. Right now, it's still working on the process of changing. So you can see now it's popped over here. So it's changing it to that 400 degrees. So you can come in here and custom, there it is. You can come in here and customize that to those exact settings if that's what you need. But whenever it comes to Cricut Infusible ink and sublimation, they are the exact same thing. So I hope you guys have found this helpful along the way. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.